Okay, hopefully you can all hear my video. Okay, um, now where do I start? Let's give it to that for starters. Um, so, there's been a lot of things that have been going on just lately. I ain't really myself, to be fair with you. Got a lot of things going on, um, and whatnot. Um, Firstly, I should have made an agenda, to be quite honest, but it's me, don't plan anything. But firstly, what I want to say is, I don't know how many of you saw Dan Police Abusing Powers live stream on Sunday night just gone. About halfway through, bloke phones up. He's known to me, this bloke. He phoned up and he decided he was going to make a lot of cock and bull. Trying to make me out to be psycho and like threatening him, threatening to break his legs and that kind of thing. You guys might know him as Joe Public, versus YouTube. And well, what really can I say? I mean, he's lying through his teeth, to be fair. And like, he's calling me a criminal and whatnot. I mean, yeah, okay, I'm not gonna hide it. I'm not gonna hide the fact that, you know, I've fallen foul the wrong side of the law a few times, you know, and whatnot. But then it's not my fault that people have been targeting me. Police, especially, have been targeting me. And all because of someone who said that I was transphobic, that I'd called them transgender names, you know, that sort of thing. But that was the crux of it. That was the tip of the iceberg for me, to be honest, right? But the police have basically, I've been on the police's radar for more years than I care to remember. But not all for bad things, because it's just because the police have basically, they have targeted me since trying to think, since 2014. And the reason they began to target me is, it's a bit of a long story, really, but it's because of a falling out that I had with someone back in, like, falling out started 2014, whereby one of my friends' neighbours, not the neighbour that got me in trouble late, but another neighbour, they started like saying all this stuff, saying I've been saying stuff about their kids, about their missus and that kind of thing. Pardon me. Alas, things came to a head with this particular chap in February of 2016, whereby he alleged that I just trying to think. He alleged that I had let his tyres down and had done damage to his car, something stupid, I can't remember what it was, but anyway, he threatened me. He said he's going to put me in a fucking box, this bloke, and I knew that my mental health things would come to a head. So I said to him, back off. I told him back off 3 times. He didn't. He was threatening. He was in my face. He spat in my face as well, which is an assault. However, he wasn't the one that got arrested. No. I got arrested for assault by beating, because to get this bloke away from me, so I had room. Oh, sorry. Hello? Right, sorry about the pausing there, guys. I had to take a phone call. I paused the video for a good sort of 3/4 of an hour nearly, you know, but now we can get back onto things. So, as I was saying, initially, I was saying to you that, you know, I'm not scared to admit that I've had my run-ins with the police, and whatnot in the past, which is why, in actual fact, you know, I play the police, I play a bit of a nasty game. You know, be nice to them, but it's a case of being nice to be nasty, if you know what I mean. And I'm very good at actually being nice to people, being what I'd call maybe a people person, if that makes sense, right? I get on with people, and I can talk to people. Sometimes my mind goes like, but that's because my problems. You know, I'm not going to beat about the bush. Like I said, I've got mental health problems. I hold my hands up. I've got physical health problems. You know, anything just gets on top of me, I'm just like, pew. I do go off like a firework sometimes. And, well, you know, I'm not proud of that. That I can just go pop and just blow my lid, like, easy. But anyway, enough of that BS right now. Enough of that. Right. Ben, aka Joe Public, if you're watching this, do not take this as a threat. Right? Because as far as I'm concerned, you're friggin' history, mate. Okay? You're history, you're gone. I don't want to know no more. But you keep on and on and on, making these bullshit lies, right? Trying to get sympathy votes. And it ain't gonna work no more, pal. Because you'll be the one that be in court getting a restraining order. Because I haven't done, all to you. You've gone and published things which I never gave you permission to even freaking publish, right? You've made me out to be some kind of criminal in front of thousands of other people, what I don't know. And then you're going around saying that when you're sitting down the flipping seafront and that, right? When you're going around sitting down the seafront, you're saying I'm going to come down there and flipping shank you. But I'm not. I couldn't give a damn what you do, pal. Like I said, stop making a freaking scene, mate, because you're just making yourself look like a prat. And yeah, as for your video that you put up with the conversation on it, do you know what? I suggest you check your channels, mate, because it ain't there no more. I made sure of that. Not before I took it and downloaded it, of course, though, for my evidence. No. Because I might look like I don't know what I'm talking about. I know more about law than a lot of people realise right now. That's one thing I'm gonna say. I know a lot about law. And I'm always learning. So it'll only be one person that gets the prosecution on his hands. I've already got one in progress, mate. Won't take long to get another one. You've been warned. Leave me alone. Moving on from that thing, moving forward, I've been having some problems with my accommodation. As you can see, it's kind of rather cramped and whatnot, and I ain't got much space to put stuff. Hence boxes and shit behind me and whatnot. Now I am, like I said, physically disabled, as well as mental health issues. I rely on a mobility scooter to get me around and about when I don't have my friend to give me a lift to places, like take me shopping and stuff like that. And one woman who's been a flipping godsend to me, like literally I do not know where I'd be without her. Again, I found her on the police abusing powers, like on a live stream. I was watching this live stream and she come on, and you know, I asked for help. She said she can help me, and you know what, she's been a freak. She is my flipping saviour. She's my saving grace, this woman. Her name Tina Chave. And the reason why she's been my saving grace is because without her, I don't think that we could be getting the kind of things that we're getting. With all due respect to my housing situation, and the fact that initially I was told by Southend Borough Council, South Essex Homes, that I'm adequately housed, and yet South Essex Homes are saying, oh no, you've got to get rid of your mobility scooter because you can't keep it outside your front door. My flat does not have the room to store mobility scooter. Even if it did, I couldn't get it inside the front door anyway, because my passage is very small. I could put the scooter in the passage, but I'd never be able to shut my front door, and I certainly wouldn't be able to go to the toilet, because my bathroom's by the front door, and when the front door's open, it blocks the bathroom. So, yeah, here's to hoping that one day very soon that I can get my very much deserved, well needed move going forwards. But anyway, that is it for now. I'm going to call it a day there. I'll catch up with you soon. Goodbye.